Hey folks, Quill18 here, back with another episode of Fallout New Vegas. My last episode was just me gambling, so I made that as a separate thing just in case. Most people may not be interested in it, but some people may be. And now we are going to continue forward. Now there's plenty of stuff I can be doing, including even in this building here. There's a quest. In fact, there's a dude right over there that I can talk to for one. And I think I will talk to him because he's right there. But, although I'm a little worried about getting myself shot up in here. But my intention for this particular session is going to be, A, to visit I think there's a doctor that can give me like cybernetics or something like that to buff my stats. I really want to get that done. And B, I've got a little bit of a list of stuff that I can do regarding Veronica's side quests and stuff. And I would really like to get that done. I got not spoiled exactly, but just, you know, some hints about where to go, including the idea that I think I can get her a power suit, which would make things really awesome. So yeah, okay, I'm going to start off by talking to the guy over there, and then we're going to leave, and we're going to check some other things out. So, you got to watch out for this guy, hired hand.
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
I don't think your outfit is very appropriate for this place. I mean, this is the
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Random gambler, and here we go. Heck Gunderson. We don't have any weapons, but maybe we can talk this out. Or at least lead him outside.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No, I haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information.
Alright, so...
Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
Wow. Alright, so clearly this guy has his own problems. You know, I feel bad for that. Why is your bodyguard allowed to have a gun? Actually, that's a really good fracking question.
Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened.
So you're a rancher?
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
Okay, this guy seems really, really nice. Huh. So you lost your son, huh?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
So, what business did you have here at the hotel?
That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here.
Do they really?
And I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Okay. Well, first of all, let me help find your son. May as well get in on this. We don't know what we're going to do ultimately, but...
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Okay, and did you say something about a white glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
Yeah, they're kind of creepy. Alright, goodbye.
I'll be here.
So, that's really interesting. Man, we have so many quests. But the Feeble Will... So, okay, we didn't have to attack this guy or anything. We just had to find out information. So I guess we've done that. Where's all this stuff? Yeah, learn about the white glove. So there's lots of stuff we could do around here, but I'm gonna go and try not to get too distracted, as hard as that is. Look at these guys, their canes. Get my guns back. Doop 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 doo. Okay, I'll probably talk to those guys on my way out, just because it will be very convenient. Oh, there they are. Hello.
Howdy. Good seeing you again.
I want to talk to you about our deal.
I hear you. What's on your mind?
Heck's looking for his disappeared son. Claims to be an honest rancher. Yeah. So how is Heck a threat to the other ranchers in the wasteland?
We are honest folk out there. Damn hard to make a living in the desert, kid. Heck's a different breed. Goddamn thief he is. Scaring us into gish. Comes packing iron and none can hold a candle to his men. Bad blood.
So he claims to be an honest rancher.
Sure, kid. And I still hump like a buck in spring. That Gunderson's a liar and born of a viper, I swear.
Well, I mean, I'm still going to give him the information. I'm honest that way. But I have not committed to any sides here. Heck seems really genuine and nice. There's something a little shifty about this guy, but I don't know.
Oh, be damned. You mean the young Gunderson? That's a shaved tail if I ever saw one. He's got less sense than a Brahmin at a crossroads. I'd not be one to complain if he got lost for good, kid. If it makes Heck suffer, then I'm all for it.
You might like to know Heck's barely protected right now. That's true. Most of his men are gone looking for his son. I feel real uneasy about all this. I could turn down the rest of it. But I want to know where it goes, and I'm hoping that it just doesn't, you know, get this guy shot. I figure this guy will probably just give me the quest to kill him, and then I can decide what I want to do then. I guess I could just say goodbye and wait. Let's see what happens.
So Ted's nowhere to be found, and Heck's quite unprotected while looking for him, huh? Hell, it sounds like the perfect time to get even. Heck won't know what hit him. What do you say?
I could just say goodbye and then come back later. I don't like this. I don't need the money, and I don't like this guy enough. I'm just gonna say goodbye for now.
All right, kid. Be good.
Right. No more distractions. Okay, so step number 1 is the medical place, which is on the map, the New Vegas Medical Clinic, but I didn't realize that was the place that I wanted to go to for my cyber stuff. Oh wait, no, hold on. The other thing someone told me, which was huge news, and I should check this place out at some point, is that Eddie does not count towards your companion limit or whatever. Like I can have Veronica and still have Eddie. So I am going to do that. Hey, Victor. Victor, the teleporting robot. Because there he is again. Unless it's a different Victor. It might not even be the same one. I just realized.
Where to, partner?
Send me to my apartment. Right, presidential suite. And Eddie. Hello, Eddie. Woohoo! And log off. Thank you. Awesome. Oh yeah, I can't go down that way.
High roller suite.
Yeah, send me down to the casino.
Casino floor.
Ooh, double robot. Or double companion. Sorry, just because you have a power fist doesn't mean I think you're a robot, Veronica. The strip
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
What trouble did I cause? I don't... Oh, no, well, you're right. I fought those guys in the presidential suite. Why do you want to know?
Oh, well, I heard, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, that you had been in there. The Lucky 38, I mean. And we were wondering if you could help us. If it's not too much trouble, of course.
Well, I've already had one really good relationship with the followers of the apocalypse, so I'm definitely going to go with this. I like the fact that I can do an intelligence check here. How did you get enough money to enter the strip? Yeah, because you need 2,000 caps.
This is important enough to the followers that we scraped together the caps required for the credit check. And I'm staying at Vault 21, which is pretty cheap, for the strip anyway.
So, what does it involve, whatever you want from me?
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology.
I bet.
How he stays alive.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
Alright.
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Yeah, he's mostly just a computer. I can barter. Dr. Quill diagnoses a terminally low discussion of caps in this conversation.
Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you they will be worth plenty of caps.
That sounds good to me. Alright, I'll do it.
Great. I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Okay, that sounds kind of cool. Wow, how did she talk me from way over there? Huh. Now, Veronica, do you have anything to say about anything?
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
Oh, you vixen, you. How can I best use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Yeah, everyone keeps trying to tell me to give Veronica a gun. And yes, that'll help her survivability, and frankly, maybe I should do that for now. Actually, now that I think about it. Just because she doesn't have great armor, she might get herself killed again. But I really like the idea of the Power Fist.
Yeah, I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two.
That would also be very cool.
My favorite subject.
What are your goals?
I want a dress.
I will get you a dress. Okay?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
I guess she was in like a burlap sack when we found her, so I can understand how that would be an upgrade.
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Alright, let's tell me something else about you.
Can I make it up?
No. Who is this Father Elijah to you?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew, anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Did you follow him from California?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
So what changed?
He did. For years he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost its power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
How is this different from how any of the other elders would have reacted?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
You ever tried to talk some sense into him?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
So what did you learn from him?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
Okay. So how's that different?
I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
So where is he now?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until it could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station.
Oh.
That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
What was in the note?
It was... strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was... something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it... I don't know.
This is ominous.
Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the
I did
old
that on
world.
purpose.
Make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
Uh-oh. It sounds like he's planning on nuking the desert. So were you close?
Yeah. I miss
This is
him.
pretty obvious. Tell me something else about you.
Like,
Oh. Ooh, yes, we're gonna totally hit on her. Do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time.
Okay.
Like...
something else. Ever been in love?
Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
So what happened?
She left the Brotherhood.
Whoa!
Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents.
Damn it!
Since our membership isn't
There
open
goes
to
my
outsiders,
chances.
some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
You didn't go with her?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
Aww. Something else about you.
Like what?
Are you well respected among the other members of the Brotherhood?
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
Alright.
Like-
Is there someplace you wanted me to take you? That's a
Nowhere
good question.
specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
Okay. Other things?
Ooh, got any juicy gossip?
No. Alright, goodbye.
See you around.
Doop 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 doo. Yeah, okay. So, we're gonna go to the medical place. Ooh, you know, maybe we should check the laser gun place. Because mine, as I recall, was in rough shape. I don't know if I've even got it. Oh no, I guess I've got the plasma rifle for now. So I could give her the caravan shotgun, maybe, for a little bit.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
No, not a dress yet. I'm gonna work on it, though. Okay, you take the caravan shotgun. Oh, you need bullets for that, too, don't you? What does it need? 20 gauge. Oh, there's not a lot. That's okay, you'll just revert back to punching, which I suppose is acceptable. And try to
Does
use...
jumping at them with my fists count as ranged?
No, use the rifle, or use the shotgun for now. Wait, why are you using a pistol? I told you to use a shotgun. Well, I gave you a shotgun.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Shotgun. Shotgun ammo. Oh, whatever. Use whatever you want. Just try to prevent yourself getting killed. Okay, let's go to here. And then we'll go to the medical place. Oh, I gotta reset my gun hotkeys. You will be 1. You will be 3. And how is my... Okay, good. And we want to go eastwards. Probably cutting around the bottom here. Look at this! This is the total tech group. I got laser guns, I got Punchy Lady, I've got a robot. I love it. I'm going the right way, aren't I? Yeah, right there. Okay. It's gotta be that triangle. That empty triangle this way. Bounce, 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 bounce. Okay. Is this it? Could be this. By wiggle triangulation, I'm gonna guess that yes it is. New Vegas Medical. That doesn't look like the best medical clinic I've ever seen, but I suppose it'll have to do. You got a patient here? Clinic guard. Oh! I want the magazines. Oh! Wow,
Hello.
more guards. Not fucking around. Hello, Dr. Yusanagi.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
Yeah, that's right to the point. What kind of implants?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing.
Awesome.
I've also got 2 much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to
Yeah,
damage.
that one sounds really good.
The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
Sounds pretty good, but I really like the armor one, actually. I want to buy an implant.
One other thing I forgot to mention.
Ah, yes.
Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
I kind of want everything. Wow. The luckier one is actually an option? Oh, what to take first? Now, I can't take intelligence because I'm already maxed out, but I kind of want everything else. Okay. Apparently this is the most expensive one. I really like the idea of the subdermal implant, so I'm going to go for that.
That would be the Nemian subdermal armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps, but the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with iron.
Wow.
It won't make you bulletproof, but it will make you a little harder to injure.
That's a lot of money, but I got the caps, so let's do that.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This
Uh-oh.
will take a few hours.
I've seen bad things with those auto docks in the past. That was quick. How much money do I have? 27,000 caps.
You're back.
Yeah, another implant.
All right.
Yeah, ultimately I want more of everything. Strength for carrying and stuff. I don't know. We're just
I
gonna
can
go one
implant
at
the
a time.
hypertrophy accelerator for 4.
Oh yeah.
Have
If they're 4,000 a piece, like that is going to be awesome. Because I can afford all of them, I believe.
Hello.
Hi.
You're back.
Yes. More implants.
All right. You're healthy.
I guess that's a question. I don't want to run out of slots. I think my endurance is high enough for all of them. But perhaps I'll have to, at some point, just spend a perk to buff my endurance some more. We'll see. I guess I'll take the endurance one for now.
The nociception regulator modifies your cardiovascular system, and you won't tire as quickly. The price is $4.
Okay.
Have a...
Boom, 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 boom. Actually, I'm gonna ask her about the.
You're back. Oh, all right. If I implant the probability calculator in your frontal lobe,
no kidding.
You'll be able to calculate odds a little better. It's not quite the same as making you luckier, but you'll be able to nudge things your way more often. I can do the implant for 4,000 caps.
I was gonna say, how do you improve someone's luck? But I like that. I'm gonna take it.
Have
That'll
a seat in the
actually
auto dock. This will
max
take a
out
few hours.
My my luck at 10.
You're back. All right.
Okay, still strong enough. So ultimately, I need. Oh, I can get this in addition to the other one. That's pretty cool. I need 3 more. So okay, perceptive.
The optics enhancer, as the name suggests, gets attached directly to your optic nerve. The price is 4,000 caps.
Awesome.
Have a seat in the auto dock.
Doopy 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 doo.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going? So what are my stats? Oh, I got lots of endurance. It should be perfectly fine to get the others. Ah, so nice.
You're back.
Implants.
All right.
Charisma.
The empathy synthesizer will allow you to more easily pick up on subtle emotions and body language.
Cool.
Have a...
So good to have money, 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 money. Not gonna have any more, but...
You're back.
Implant.
All right. All right.
Agility. Very important.
The reflex booster does exactly what it says. Speeds up your reaction times. For 4,000 caps, have a seat in the...
Woo! I'm like half cyborg now.
You're back.
Which is perfect.
All right.
Implant.
Let me do a quick...
Oh.
I'm afraid you can't handle any more implants right now. Your body...
Okay, show me what you have for sale.
Because you're a friend of the followers, I can give you a bit of a discount.
Sweet! I am a friend of the followers. That's awesome. So the followers do cybernetics and stuff. Okay, there's probably some garbage I can sell. I should really sell this duster. It looks cool, but I'm not going to wear it. I'm going to keep the radiation suit around for repairs. Sell these cartons. And yes, I always want more and more money. Oh, so people have told me you can't apply these upgrades to the unique weapons, which sucks, like the named ones, which is the whole reason I was buying them, because I don't think for myself there's much point in doing that, since, like, for anything other than the laser weapons. And I guess I don't have to worry about saving these for a unique weapon. I can always upgrade perfectly comfortably. Leather belt, I guess I wanted to keep, didn't I? Sell these cigarettes. More monies. Tin plate, go away. And what do you have? Doctor's bags, for really cheap, actually. How am I doing on those? I have 4. I don't know, I guess I should probably take them. Wow, they're at cost, 55 to 55. That's really good. And something like a stim pack. Would you sell Hydra? I like Hydra. No. Stim packs. I think we used. Oh, we still have tons. I guess that'll do for now, and I can always come back and buy them later if I want to. Super stim packs. Actually, I'm gonna grab 2 for like emergency times. Today's physician is just a book. Do I have one? I have 1. That's probably okay. I don't know. You know what? They're cheap and they don't weigh anything, so I may as well take them. Meeting people? Sure. Fixing things. Exit. Goodbye.
Take...
How am I doing on radiation? You know what?
You're back.
Yeah, let's get rid of
It'll
that.
be easy.
Here you go.
Oh.
100 caps. Probably worthwhile. Save my rat away for other stuff. Good, good, good. Auto dock? No. I don't think I want to toy with him. Who are you? Students. Bathroom with nothing to steal. Okay. Gotta get my kleptomania out of the way. Alright, so that's one thing, which is very awesome. What is this? What? Oh, stop. No! I want to read your thingy. Grr. My child is an honor student at the something academy. Okay, so now the idea. Vault 34, that terrible, terrible place. Repcon headquarters I want to go to. But I want to see if there's anywhere else that I can go with Veronica to trigger some quest-related stuff. I believe Nelson is one of those places. So I'm going to go wander around Nelson a little bit. Fast travel, fast travel, fast travel, fast travel. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Nellis Air Force Base. Keep America safe. Whoa.
Ordinary guys with knives and bullets, and they're taking
Legion Mongrel.
over Nevada.
Okay. Ooh, they're fighting. It's a dead dogs. Oh, actually, I forgot to look for a campfire. Is this one? Oh, it is too. Where's that other dog? Oh, we're gonna cook some stuff. I still don't have much in the way of survival, and I don't even think I have an appropriate book for that, do I? It's like, what is it, like Boy Scout's Guide or something like that? Lad's Life, plus 20 survival. Oh, we'll check that out. I can make a bunch of gecko steaks, which sounds like a great idea. What the hell's Ghost Sight? Ghost Sight vision from a jar of cloud residue. Okay, sure. The fuck? Weird. Oh yeah, and what else might I be able to do if I had the skill? Bighorn or steak, not much of it though. One bronze steak. Oh, there's more I could have done with the cloud residue. And poisons. Oh. Can make the dog meat. Can make a few things, but not much. Glass pictures. I can mass purified water. That might be kind of cool. I gotta look out for glass pictures. I wasn't even aware that was an option. Okay, can't really make much, so. Now, you said something. That may have been all it took, actually. Where? There we are. Okay, so where can we go next, based on my list? It's gotta be places I know about, which... Rockflower Cave? That sounds really useful. What the hell? Oh, Legion Raid Camp. I don't... think... I don't know if I want to go there. I feel like these are places that might trigger... Oh no, that camp was okay. Alright. Rockflower Cave. Oh, can't get distracted. Come on. So... I don't think I know all the places where I would want to go for all this. The fort. That's the problem I haven't discovered. Camp McCarran. I think that's one. Yeah, okay. Which I never went to. I think it's a big NCR place. Probably taking the least efficient route to move around. I don't know how the fast traveling takes into account all like food and everything. Due to disagreements on how technology... Oh, damn it. I missed that message. That actually seemed interesting for a sec. I think this is the way. I'm dehydrated slightly. No, I want to go more westerly. That's the dot. I think they've got water here, though. Don't they? Yeah, there's a pump. Whee! I'm in your base, stealing your waters. Although I haven't fixed the water thing yet. Is this going to be there? Yeah. Oh, and no rads or anything. Perfect. There we go. Did that get rid of all the dehydration sickness? Yep. Okay, good. I don't even know if I can exit this way, or if I'm gonna have to exit out the front or something stupid like that. That would be really, really annoying. Although I guess I could fast travel back that way again. They don't even have crops I can steal. Things have definitely been going poorly, huh? Whee! Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I can exit this way? Okay, good. And maybe around this way? I really don't know. Vegas. Poseidon Energy. Ramen. Bum, 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 bum. I think I need to deal with the merchant.
Hello.
Camp McCarran. Let's take a look around here. I need to find the terminal building. I got another map in here or anything? No. Alright. Well, that's probably that guy over there. Are you named? No, of course not. You're nobody. You're nobody who does not matter. Lots of those, so I don't even know if they have enough gas to do any of this. Look at this place. Huh. Wow. Knock knock, anybody home? I gotta find a Dr. Thomas Hildern. Wow! That's pretty awesome. You are probably a nobody.
Hello. They're saying we retook Nelson. Finally some good news.
I'm now hungry. Is this a slot machine that works? No. It's just lit up. Get some more peoples this way. Colonel James Sue.
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
Spoilers, really. Up for hire if you need anything.
There are a lot of things I can't spare troops for right now. If you can help us, we can definitely pay you for your work.
Okay.
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine.
Not exactly the sort of job.
Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3.
Ooh, a vault.
We've
Yeah,
got the
I
Legion
wanna go to a
breathing
vault.
down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
The fiends?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely
Right, I remember
unpredictable.
these guys.
They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them.
Oh.
He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them.
Man, maybe I should be
And
here.
they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
I'll go to Vault 3.
That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
Okay. What challenges does the NCR face here?
Everything was going according to President Campbell's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
You seem pretty calm, actually.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
Alright, I bet I could try to make the Legion prisoner talk.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
Okay. Any other problems?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
Alright, I could look into that.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on.
So many side
Captain Curtis
quests.
is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Okay. How are things going for the NCR around here?
Could be better. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas.
Yeah, don't do that. That place is
It's a lot
mine.
of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan. Now we're trying to secure the Strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
So, what's the camp's role?
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Okay. Things quiet between here and the dam?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
I help things there a lot. Okay, goodbye. Lots of side quests, but I'm going to ignore them for now, because I just want to find this doctor.
Something I can do for you?
I hit him? Yeah. Yoink. Okay. Where's this lead? Oh. Angela
Hello.
Williams. I thought she was a doctor.
A little busy at the moment.
She might be a
but
doctor,
I can talk.
but she's not the doctor. What is this place?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think.
Okay.
Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh.
I like labs.
Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
You scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy.
Hildern. Excellent.
But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands.
Aha, I know about
That's
power.
what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
So what's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Need help with anything?
You mean
Yeah.
give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there.
Okay.
Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research.
Alright, I'll go and talk to him. That's fine.
Hey.
Yeah, that's you, huh? I love how the garbage can would be stealing. Alright, let's talk.
A pleasure to
Tommy.
meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas
Get off your
Hildern,
fucking
Director
chair.
of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Actually, I have an invoice for you from Alice McLafferty. I don't remember what this is, but I presume this is a side quest, so sure.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
You mentioned Vault 22. I might be willing to help.
Wonderful.
I like vaults.
Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin? The wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that
Do
grow
they have
from
an Eden
seeds
kit?
and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges.
Yum, yum.
A harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Totally. Nothing is impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course.
Are you calling me a wasteland
savage? The
savage?
bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand.
That's pretty goddamn good.
We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you.
Scientific discovery is never so simple as that.
Isn't it? One directs one's effort.
Yeah.
I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth.
Okay.
Plants are spilling from their gate.
Really?
No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions.
That sounds pretty good.
Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
All right. I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts.
Interesting.
Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand?
Gotcha.
Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy. And you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
I can do that. Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. Downloading the data...
All right, I have other questions. So, tell me more about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters, medicine, engineering.
All right.
The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
So you said you were the director of the OSI?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our... I'm also confronting the problem of food production.
So you're doing all these things yourself?
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
So you have food shortages?
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not...
Yeah. What other responsibilities?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms.
Sharecroppers.
There have been complaints about the amount of water we're...
Yeah. You control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have...
Okay.
Fortunately, we also have the Helios 1 facility. One of our external contractors recently got the station up and running.
Me.
His name was something like exceptional or marvelous.
Oh, fuck. Fantastic. No, that was me. I fixed Helios 1.
I see. Of course you did.
Fucker. So, what are the chances against Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Yeah, that's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. You wanna read something that'll fucking trip out your mind? Look that up. I think Dunning-Kruger. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's what it's called, if I'm remembering the name correctly. It's this crazy thing about... Okay, here's the problem, right? You can be very skillful at something, or you can be very crap at something. The problem is, the less knowledgeable about something you are, the less equipped you are at judging your own competence. So what happens is that people who are incompetent in an area overestimate their own ability because they don't understand the depth of their lack of competence. And that's why you have people like politicians or whatever who think they can, you know, they're the authority for talking about all these different subjects that they really don't know anything about, but they're confident that they know everything. Whereas when you have science type people, scientists very rarely speak in absolutes because they understand how complicated things are, and they are more aware of any gaps in knowledge that they might have because their knowledge is actually miles ahead of the layperson. So I don't remember how I got on topic, but that is a good read, and knowing about it will help you out because you'll sort of be a little bit more aware of your own issues. All right, goodbye.
Yes, good.
Subject E.
Whoa,
diagnosis complete.
What the fuck?
Begin recording. My name is Whitley.
What?
I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
Oh, okay. The fuck is this?
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and
That's
the last
Eddie.
functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was cancelled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost.
Hey. Don't send it anywhere.
If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
What? I guess we've already heard this log. It's probably the same one, right?
Subject.
Yeah. And... Wow. Okay. So did I really
Yes?
say
Something
everything?
else you needed?
You never actually gave me your name. But oh well. Hey, Veronica.
You know, I've been thinking.
There we go.
The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves. Our training is top-notch, our technology gives us an advantage, but when it all comes down to it, we're losing because we shun the outside world. We always make enemies, never allies. We refuse to recruit outsiders or see the value in their simpler technologies.
Why don't you do something about it?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about what kind of role we could take on that would give us the best chance of survival. But I think things are starting to come together. I know the odds aren't good, but I gotta try. I can't lose them.
Cool. That's it? Questions? Sorry, I cut that off. Alright, let's go.
Even the stupid NCR is investing in new research.
Oh.
We're getting left in the dust.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a second?
Oh, there we go. What is it?
The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
Oh. Okay. Fine, I'll take you back there. First chance I get.
Great! Thanks, thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
Where's home? I can't move. Anything else? Hello? I'm stuck. I didn't get my UI back. Can I save right now? Hello. Okay, this is sucky and stupid. I'm gonna pause the recording, because I need to do a bio break. Maybe it'll fix itself. If not, I'll try reloading. Alright, so I actually couldn't... reloading that one save didn't help. I had to reload the autosave from when I entered this building, and I was just gonna do all the talking to what's his name, Shu there, that I got all the side quests for, but I actually got interrupted by Veronica before that, so hopefully this time it'll be unstuck. And I guess I should have waited until after all this. I'll take you
Great!
back there.
Thanks, thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
There we go, and now we are not stuck. So she must have triggered there while the UI was in some sort of silly state.
What's up?
Okay, goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna do all this talking all over again. Or, you know what? Screw it. It can wait. We've got the important side quest here. The one I'm actually here to do. If I can make you care, go with Veronica, talk to the Brotherhood of Steel Elder at Hidden Valley. Yeah, that's what we want. Need some food in a sec. Actually, I should save again. Alright, so let's go find this Hidden Valley. Bum 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 bum. So, oh, okay. Down here, Hidden Valley, in the middle of a bunch of stuff I don't really know. Okay, we'll go to Gene skydiving. Seems like the best first stop. You can eat some food too. Num 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 num. Oh, I meant in-game too. Oh, geez, there's a lot of stuff. Probably just bugs, but I guess the powder gangers here always respawn, don't they? Yeah, like that guy.
Like that?
Boom. Vilified. Okay. Well, hopefully I'm not about to walk through their territory, although I think I am. Oh, they'd hate me anyway. Okay, I have no hope of getting that at this range. Oh, and there's shit over here too. Okay, time to eat, first of all. What did I just have? Ramen Wellington. That ought to be pretty effective. So many blips. Although, I guess I'm partially seeing because of Eddie. He's giving me proper sight range here. I don't think I can shoot him at this range with this gun. The bullet just travels too slowly. Bam! Nope. Sneak attack! Sneak attack! Yeah! Crimson Caravan Guard. Interesting. Yes, 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 yes. No. You didn't have anything on you? Oh, and another strip body over here. Jeez. Oh, we got a book. Ammo. Empty box. Oh, we got aggro. Whew. Taken out before he could fire his dynamite. Good job, Eddie. There we are. Yeah. Shotgun, not worth it. Too heavy. Police baton. Actually, they're not too bad. I don't really need as much money, but I did just spend a lot of it, right? Down to 3,500 caps, and I do want to buy at least one more upgrade when I get the tag in there. Dead Brahmin. Whiskey, sure. Cram's good too. Heck of a road we're walking on here. Obviously controlled by the powder gangers. Will be interesting the next playthrough that I do, because I'm gonna just align myself with all the opposite factions.
Uh-oh.
Boom, 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 boom. I think there were two guys stacked up there, which is why I shot them both. Getting karma now. Potatoes? Sure. Doctor's bag. Ooh. How much weight do I... Oh, too much. Yeah, take the honey mesquite. A lot of this stuff is pretty light. Some of it can be cooked. We're okay, we got lots of food. Many more red pips. Look at the cross up there. Some sort of graveyard, I guess. What does the sign say? Warning, death claws ahead. Oh, motherfucker, really? Okay, let's not go that way. Ooh, a green lump of goo. Oh, I guess I disintegrated those guys, right. Hooray for disintegrations. Bobby pins are always nice. Ooh, goggles. Sure. Don't weigh anything. What am I wearing? Oh, right, the helmet. So I probably can't wear goggles. Oh, I can? Under the helmet? Really? Oh, cool. Alright then. Huh. Can I see anything? I got blips. No, but there's a little, like, thingy over there. Got a campfire in that distance. But we are going somewhere in here. Oh, I'll probably lose my companions. Are you gonna be able to find me? Maybe they teleport. I don't know though. Hello. Are you stuck? Push, push, push. Come with me. Oh, god damn it. There we are. Poor AI. Okay. Should quick save. Doom, 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 doom. Blips. Don't be Deathclaws. Don't be Deathclaws. Don't be Deathclaws. Lots of blips. Oh.
Hey!
What do we got there? Scorpions. Scorpions.
Trouble.
We're one-shotting these guys. That's pretty good. Are you alive or just twitching? I guess you're just twitching. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Oh, they're effective. Well, Eddie's effective, I guess. I don't even know if I want these glands for any reason. Couldn't I get recipes somewhere? What the fuck is this? No photography. Really? Just like Area 51? She's using entirely the wrong gun. I haven't even given her that gun. Why aren't you using the shotgun? That's what I don't understand.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I gave you a shotgun, and you have bullets for your shot. Whatever. Jesus, buddy, you're effective. I'm gonna assume maybe I have to get inside the fence. Maybe I'm wrong. Surprised that's not a blip on my map over here. I gotta check this out though. Peace. Pop chems, not bombs. Oh my god, it's a hippie shelter. Hidden Valley Bunker. Well, yeah, but that's not the entrance or whatever that's being recommended to me. So we're gonna try to find the front door. Just hopefully inside this fence. Boy, these guys are effective. There we go, there's another bunker entrance. Ooh, I don't even see anything over there. Eddie's radar is actually disturbingly long range. Ban the bomb. So, we're at a hippie place. Alright. We haven't actually opened up the blip on our radar, I think, for fast travel, which is annoying. Put the gun away. Quick save. Hello. Anybody home? Any landmines?
Hold on, I've got this.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
Very hard lock.
For Pete's sake. Opening up.
Welcome back, Veronica.
Huh, I wonder what it would have been like if I had just broken in. Well, they're clearly fortified. You still following me? Okay. Door to Hidden Valley Bunker, level 1. Wow. This is cool. I love the Brotherhood of Steel, like, in the Fallout series. Harrow. Quick save, just in case I need to pop some speech.
Listen
stuff
up. I'm in charge of security around here. And
like
I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around.
Boo-hoo-hoo.
But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems,
Question.
Okay?
Can I have one of those guns?
And the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there.
Okay.
My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Uh-huh. Okay. Some pretty awesome gear, buddy. Still in
Looking
the dark.
sharp, Ramos.
Behave yourself this time, Veronica.
Terminal, but... And another one. Turret control. Really? Now, I'm detected, eh? Hit it. Sweet. Hacky, hacky. Test. 1 correct. Then, 1 correct. Not necessarily the same one. Well, it's definitely not left. It could be what? Walkout imminent. Okay. Let's see if we can't find ourselves. Oh, like that one. Dud removed. Dud removed. That's good, but what I really want are my attempts back. Come on. Where am I missing? Oh, here's one. Dud removed. Really? Grr. There we go, allowance is replenished. So I don't even know, like, everything's scrolled off. 2 correct. Interesting. Probably not this. Definitely not that. Or that. Well, okay, let's try mean. I guess that's what it was. Journal entries. Welcome, Paladin Ramos. Displaying last 3 files accessed. Still no word from the missing patrols. I was beginning to get my hopes up that the Elder was close to ending the lockdown when they were sent out, but now... ... A few of our best men headed out around the same time as the patrols without my knowing about it. And I asked the Elder. He said they were on an important mission. Too important to tell his chief of security about. Something's up. ... People are really starting to get antsy around here. I've had to break up 3 fights this week alone. If the lockdown continues for much longer, dash. Hold that thought. I've got Veronica and a stranger approaching from the outer door. Or approaching the outer door. She's not scheduled back yet. That's never stopped her before, I suppose. ... Like, finish your goddamn thoughts. Okay, that's cool backstory. Interesting. I wonder if I'd snuck in here without Veronica, would those entries have been different? Ooh, turrets. Yeah, and Buddy was guarding the turret control thing. Okay. Who are you? Nope, generic paladin. Nice turrets here. Wow, this place is huge. So... And there's... Oh, this totally reminds me of this place in Fallout 3.
Hello?
Generic guy. A doctor? Not
Still
someone
breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuler.
Huh.
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about.
How's you?
I'm Linda Schuler.
Nice to meet you.
If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come.
So you're a doctor?
Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. For a fee.
Nice gun.
Normally I'd just be the base's medical officer. But my other duties say otherwise.
What other duties?
I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his.
Okay.
Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her.
Oh, what? Why not telling him?
Oh, I tried. The Elder listened patiently to my carefully constructed argument regarding why the buffoon should lose his position. Then he just as patiently explained to me that Taggart's work was vital to our cause, and that he wasn't to be trifled with lesser matters. But vital to our cause?
Talk to this Elder,
hardly.
Definitely. Alright, see you later. Would you mind leaving for a little while? I'd love to hack your terminal. Maybe steal some medical supplies. Yes, no, no. Guess that's a no. Oh, we'll just go. Wow, more freaking turrets? So, we gotta talk to someone.
Hello?
Somewhere.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Okay, relax. Oh, I guess I'm on a firing range. Maybe it's one level below. Or down that other route over here, maybe. Let's try that. It seems more reasonable as a first try. I probably got directions and just ignored it. No, over here. Is this a door? Oh! Level 2, okay. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of that. Whoa. Funky. Couple of paladins, don't start wars. Look at this. Helios 1.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
What?
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
Really? That's it? Can I talk to you about it?
What's up?
I have questions.
I was young and I needed the money.
That's perfectly reasonable. That's it, huh? Alright.
Let's.
I'm gonna talk to him.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility.
Right.
What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I do like your technology a lot. I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern.
Were they going to the
In order to
site?
maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the
That seems like a
lockdown,
reasonable place.
I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Okay. Sure.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged
Sweet.
over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Yeah, energy weapons would be awesome. Let's do that. Find missing Brotherhood Patrol, Repcon HQ, Nellis Air Force Base, Black Mountain. Alrighty. Is that it? Kind of a dull room. Okay, so how are we doing quest-wise, though? Because my goal, still in the dark, is that stuff. I've done this step, but it's not complete. Maybe she's going to tell us more when we leave. So let's leave.
So,
whoa.
You're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess.
Kind of look like a jerk.
Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out.
Give me your
I don't
gun
know what the Elder talked to you about,
and your clothes.
but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Yeah.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Okay. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
Yeah, what about Veronica? She seems to come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve.
Right, groceries.
If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
Huh. I suppose you'd nominate yourself?
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter. And have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
Right. Have you tried bringing this up with the Elder yourself?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
Okay, how do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters. So they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider, such as yourself, would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters.
Right.
The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
I will definitely think about it. So what do I get out of it?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
Well, I'll think about it. I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding. Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
So what now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof
right in front of his face.
Right, so this is about McNamara. This is not about what this guy just told me. These triggered conversations happening at odd times. Do you think he'll listen at all?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it.
So what are you trying to accomplish? Or what could we bring him that would change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology.
Right.
Huh. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Okay, what do you mean?
Our elder before McNamara. He had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
That sounds good. So what you're trying to accomplish?
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legion's. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
So how do you propose we do that?
Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. They got a weird name, though.
That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide.
Sounds good. Let's head out.
I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
Okay, at least they didn't lock me in conversation this time.
What is this?
What the fuck?
Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better.
What?
Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
Are you fucking kidding me? What?
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes. Pardon?
I hope you've been practicing your drills, Veronica. It's dangerous outside.
What the fuck, man? Like 100 billion things all happening at once? Guess we'll quick save. There's another door over there. Oh. Apparently it would be wrong for me to go in there. Well, this is very interesting. Another dude. Just a scribe. And some terminals. Oh, which would not be theft. Alright, let's take a look. Access data store. Reload data store. It's all broken. I see the problem. Oops. Put that away. These are all the same, huh? Are you... No. So, this is not directly related to Veronica's stuff, but I kind of want to know this stuff, so...
Look, this isn't a great time... Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Apparently everyone in here does a comb-over. So, something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
So, need any help?
I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus.
Oh, you have a virus?
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh.
I have pretty good science.
While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or two, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Science 70. Can the virus's files be partitioned so read access is only provided by the kernel's administrator? Okay, I'm a computer genius, and even I'm getting confused by exactly what this technobabble is, but that sounds good.
What? No, that's brilliant.
It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
Well, I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Sounds like fun, actually. Are these labels?
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Yes, yes. Hello, outsider.
So many terminals.
Hello, outsider.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
How do I do that? They all look the same, don't they? Oh, the clock is ticking. Partition virus. Is that it then? Check partition. Okay. Nope. Nope.
10 seconds.
Partition 1 anyway. I guess that's probably good. Oops, that is nowhere. Haha, suckers, catch me if you can. Partition.
Damn, it's jumped.
It's okay.
I thought we might have had it that time.
I have 2 partitions. Let me know when you've got it again. Of course, I don't remember the computers at partition.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Okay, fuck you. Don't give me my way. Let's go, buddy. Are you gonna tell me anything? Or am I just supposed to keep looking? You told me to wait before, but... I don't know. I guess I'll look. No.
How may I assist you?
Does Ramos know you're walking around without a guard?
Yeah, shut up. Check partition. Okay, that one's okay.
Alright.
New. 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 Okay, so that's one of the other partitions. They're both on the outside. That's interesting.
Hey.
Get out of my way. There we go. Get fucking people. I don't understand. Are you letting me know when there's going to be another jump? I'm kind of running out of computers here. I think I just checked all the outer ones and all the inner ones now. Talk to me.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Oh! Yes!
Alright. I'll monitor...
Oh, you fucking useless twat. Why would you stop?
The virus just jumped. Find...
Let's start with the inner ones.
which terminals it went to.
Okay, and then the outer ones.
Ten seconds.
Really? The next one is already partitioned. Skip it. It's not giving me... There we go. Yes, partition virus. Now they should all be partitioned away.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged.
How may I assist you?
You're welcome.
You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off.
I'm really good.
But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure.
Will do.
I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Sure. So, now that the data store is fixed, what do you think of Hardin trying to get McNamara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again. Oh, all kinds of things. Systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
Give me more map points, that'd be cool.
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him.
Okay.
You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Okay, time for me to go. So, presumably I can't get anything relevant right now, but who knows. Access data store. I get bunker information and that's all. Oh. Project goals, Hidden Valley. Goal of the Hidden Valley project is to create a self-sustaining shelter for high-ranking VIPs that can serve as a command structure in times of crisis. Bunker itself is located several hundred feet below the surface. Multiple layers of reinforced materials serve to prevent breach of the inhabitable areas by anything save for direct hit by a bunker-busting weapon utilizing a mega-tonnage considered outside the capability of America's closest competitors. In the event that our enemies become capable of such an attack, the bunker's dervish camouflage system makes targeting the site impossible for automated systems, forcing aggressors to rely on guesswork and sheer luck. That sounds pretty good. Systems overview. The Candle fusion power system provides power to all bunker systems, built more for reliability and duration of service. The power output of the system has been exceeded by many current designs, but it can supply the bunker with power for an estimated 752 years. The Dervish camouflage system provides visual and electronic interference to prevent airborne or long-range enemy weapons from targeting the bunker. The normal soil around Hidden Valley has been supplemented with a combination of aluminum and various silicates, which are then dispersed using a widespread network of industrial fans to blanket the area in a cloud of what is essentially chaff. Combined with the electronic countermeasures of the nearby array at Black Mountain, the bunker at Hidden Valley is effectively impossible to target. Well, that all sounds very good, but doesn't help me here.
Hello.
Still, it's a start. Go back to level 1. Let's just follow the right and see where it leads me. To a bathroom! Hey! Oh, good, we can drink from this. Actually, let's drink a little longer. What's that? Maybe someone's up the train range. Bathroom. People running around downstairs. Classrooms?
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Pinion nuts.
Then you bring your second unit up to provide covering fire, like so.
To the right. We'll have to go down at some point. Bunk beds. Not particularly relevant. Lots of stuff below. Boardroom, fridge. Could probably steal some food, but yeah, who cares about that? I believe that's the way out. Yeah, that's where we came from. Huh. Let's check the underlevels.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Oh, these might just be more bedrooms. What about this door? Oh, this is just under the floor? That's weird. Alright. Let's go talk to Ramos. See what he has to say. Oh, there's a door back here. Inaccessible. Alright, that's interesting. So yeah, it's not really her quest, and actually, I'm thinking we are not going to have to overthrow anyone if we bring this proof back, but... Hidden.
Hey, Ramos.
Let's hack this turret terminal, because it might come up later. Oh, wow, this is a pain in the ass password, though. Wow. Now let's start with things that start with D. 6? Really? So maybe a TION word. Like destruction. Nope. Persecution? 4 correct. Alright, let's see if we can get our attempts back. Oh, there's one. Dud removed. Which is actually good, assuming it was a one we haven't actually tried. Make a big difference for this word. Uh-oh. Can I not? Shoot. Alright, let's turn off.
Behave yourself this time, Veronica.
Lost more karma. Security reset. Yeah. Come on. Alright. Devastation. Only 1 correct. Oh, that's actually really interesting. This has exactly 1 in common, as far as I can tell. Wow. It's actually going to be pretty easy finding a word. Probably. It's not that. This has 1 in common with each one. What? The hell? Wow, these hard terminals really are a lot harder to hack. That removed. But I really need my thingies reset. Oh, thank God. Wow. Well, it's not destruction or explanation. Could it be worshipping? Maybe. Actually, I don't think it's got anything in common with beckoningly. Does it? No, so it's not worshipping. Not persecution or recognition. Could it be controlling? I don't think so. Again, I don't think it's got anything in common with beckoningly. Could be surrounding, I think. Let's try that. Whew! That's one hell of a hard hack. So I've got that hacked for now. This might come in handy later if we need to reset the turrets. Disable terminals. Yeah, we're just gonna power off for now. Hello.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular.
Couldn't stand up and talk to me
Outsiders
face to
aren't
face.
even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
So, you're head of security.
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
What exactly are the rules about that?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
Yeah, that does suck, actually. Other question. What would an elder have to do to get kicked out?
So, you've been talking to Harden, eh? Mm-hmm. He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want.
Okay,
I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Nice. Tell me about what happened at Helios, actually.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day.
So who's Elijah?
Who was Elijah, more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store. Kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized.
Yeah, I bet.
He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
All right. See you later. All right, let's check out the data stores. We are here after all. Kind of curious what they have to say. Oh, Eddie, are you stuck downstairs? Well, hopefully you'll teleport out with me soon. I think they were over this way. I don't remember. Is it this room over here? I don't think so. Were they down one level? I suppose that's possible. Right, these are bathrooms. Well, let's try. Good, Eddie's back. Oh yeah, here we go. Terminals. Hello. Elder dismissal incidents. Number 1. Let it be recorded that on this day, Raymond Lorne was dismissed from his post as elder for committing the crime of murder. Was known to have been hostile feelings towards the victim, Senior Scribe Ritter. Guilty party insists that Ritter's death was a tragic case of friendly fire. The bunker was under attack at the time, but the tribunal felt they could not let him persist as elder with such suspicion hanging over him. Number 2. Kenneth no longer has... Whoa. Be it known that from this day forth, Kenneth Jones shall no longer bear the title of Elder. Brother Jones has willingly gone against the chain that binds and has been forced to step down. Interesting. Apparently that one was relevant. Destroying an unknown device recovered from a recent expedition. So that's like... Okay, and I gotta ask Ramos again. Back and forth, back and forth. Hello. Let me face you this time.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
One of the data store entries mentioned the chain that binds. What is that exactly?
That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer.
Right.
It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry.
Back and forth.
You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades.
Sure.
But
okay. Okay, let's go and read that. Oh. So, in theory, if I could prove that McNamara had gone against orders from a superior officer, that would be enough to get him dismissed. Right? Okay. Not that I'm really convinced that I want to do this yet, but it might come in handy. Chain that binds. The chain that binds is the cornerstone of our organization. Return to Harden. The rock that supports the orders are to flow from on high down through the ranks. An order from a superior must always be obeyed, that their wisdom may be carried out without hesitation. Orders are to observe the flow and not skip ranks. A superior may only give orders to his direct subordinates and not to those beneath them. In this way, harmony of intent and cohesion of thought is maintained. You know, that's interesting. So, if the Elder was giving orders to people of a lower rank, without Harden knowing, because he's the Paladin, that might be subject for dismissal. I'm going to save, because I'm not 100% sure I want to go through this with this right now, but I do want to talk to Harden. I just don't want it to trigger something wonky.
What is it, Outsider? Have you discovered anything?
Do you know anything about the chain that binds?
I could hardly call myself head paladin if I didn't. It's one of the first things every initiate learns when they start training. What about it?
Did you know there's a second part to it? Yeah.
Second part? What are you talking about?
It says the superior is not allowed to give orders to the men under his subordinate.
That is the standard procedure, yes. For example, McNamara gives orders to head scribe Taggart, who then relays further orders to the scribes. I wasn't aware that failing to do so was punishable, however. Interesting. If we can just find an instance where McNamara went around someone and gave orders to their subordinates, we'll have him.
Yeah, so... what would you do if you became Elder?
After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area, but standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
Tell me about your last Elder.
Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know.
But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah, I know what he's talking
When
about.
the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
Really? Tell me about the battle at Helios.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a...
Yeah. That's it? Oh, alright. I need to get going.
Bye.
Okay, that's as far as I'm going to take this quest. Right now. Which is the Still in the Dark thing. I mean, frankly, this new guy does sound like, assuming I'm aligned with the Brotherhood, it would be pretty useful to have him patrolling the wilderness, but I really want to take care of Veronica's quest here. Because what's going to happen there is going to be pretty freaking relevant to everything else. That being said, so I think I'm going to wander out to be right by the front door, and then I'm going to call this session quits. It's quite long. I want to get it uploaded. Didn't realize just following her quest would take this long. But even, I've been fairly focused, not doing too much in the way of side quests. This sort of is a side quest, but it's sort of related too. So we will pick this up next time. And yeah, this is very interesting.